Welcome to qnawire.
The diameters of a sample of 400 rollers are said to follow a normal distribution with a mean diameter of 22.50 millimeters and a standard deviation of half a millimeter. Rollers with acceptable diameters have a diameter that's 22.36 millimeters plus or minus 0.53 millimeters. And we are first asked to find the probability of any one roller being within the acceptable limits. So that is, we want to find the probability that x is between 21.83 and 22.89. So this range is just 22.36 plus or minus 0.53. So visually, if this graph represents the normal distribution of the diameters, there's the mean of 22.5 millimeters. 21.83 millimeters would be somewhere around here. And 22.89 approximately here. So the probability that a given roller has a diameter between these two values is equal to the area under the curve and between these two values. To solve this, we first express it in terms of cumulative probabilities as follows. If we wish to use a standard normal table to solve these probability terms, we first standardize the random variable according to this formula. In doing so, we have the probability that z is less than 0.78 minus the probability that z is at most minus 1.34. Now let's look up z equals 0.78 in the table. That corresponds to a cumulative probability of 0.7823. And we look up z equals minus 1.34 in the table. And we get 0.0901. This comes out to a probability of 0.6922. For part 2, we're asked below which limit is there 27% of the total rollers. So the probability of x being below a certain limit is 0.27. So let's standardize this. The probability that z is below this limit minus the mean, 22.5, over the standard deviation of half. It's 0.27. You can also go to the standard normal table and see what z-score corresponds to a cumulative probability of 0.27. So in the table, we look for the cell that has 0.27 in it. It's closest to the cell, so to 2 decimal places, the z-score is minus 0.61. So this gives us the following equation. And so we get x equals 22.195. So we can say that 27% of rollers are below 22.195 millimeters.